Hi, welcome back. It's the Teach Your Child How to Skateboard YouTube channel. My name is Brett. Thank you for joining me today. Now, you might have seen the short that I did about buying your skateboard, and maybe you've come to find out some more information here in the long form video. This is a skateboard. This is my skateboard. My skateboard will look very different to anyone else's skateboard, which will also look different to anyone else's skateboard. That's because we as skateboarders buy these parts individually. We buy the deck, the skateboard deck, the trucks and the wheels as a set separately, because we have a preference for the brands, a preference for the style of them. This particular deck, as you can see, has a shape to it. I've chosen to do a grip tape job on it. You don't need to worry about any of that. When your learner is saying to you, "Mum, Dad, I want a skateboard," you just need to go to your local independently owned, skateboarder run skateboard shop. Okay? If you watch this channel enough, you're going to keep hearing me say independently run skater owned shop. I want you to have that drilled into your head. When you walk into your local independently owned and run skateboarder owned shop, you will encounter a skateboarder. You will encounter a world that is completely alien and different to you. It's fine. They're actually quite friendly. They're also not on commission. They're not trying to rip money out of your wallet. They are trying to make sure that you end up with the best skateboarder for your learner that you can get. It may not look like this. This happens to be one from a brand that I love and trust called TR7, and I happen to know Harry quite well, so I'm honoured to ride his board at the moment. But you can buy, and including TR7 sell these and many other brands as well, you can buy what are called complete skateboards, where you don't have to worry about what deck and what trucks and what wheels are on. There are now good quality complete skateboards that you can go into any independent skater-owned shop and buy straight off the shelf, and they are good enough quality nowadays, thankfully, that you can hand them to your child, your learner, and help them get started on their journey of skateboarding. There's no point me taking you through sizes and size of wheels and trucks. You don't need to worry about that. You just need to get yourself either on the phone or physically into your local independent skater-owned shop, and they will talk you through it. I would imagine you just need whatever skateboards they got there on offer, because unless you're one of my older viewers who's getting back into skateboarding, if you're an older viewer and now you're a fully grown adult, I would advise a slightly wider board like I ride, only because it's a little bit, it's nice having that little bit more extra wood underneath your feet. But if your learner is young and small, then they just need 7, 7.5, 8, 8.25 inch wide skateboard. But you don't need to worry about those measurements. Your man or girl behind the counter at the independent skater-owned shop will sort all that out for you. They'll really sort all that out for you. You should be paying nothing more. You should be paying somewhere between 50, 60, 70 quid, something like that. You can get some 100 quid complete skateboards if you want to go that far. Absolutely, you go ahead and do that. But the not so expensive ones, if they're sold at a skater-owned shop, will be the quality that you need to be able to get on your skateboard, or for your learner to get on their skateboard and get moving and get learning some techniques. Make sure you come back soon. I'll be doing some videos about technique, about different things that you can help your learner to do to learn skateboarding. But for now, make sure you've got a skateboard and a helmet and a set of knee pads, because your learner is gonna need those. And if you're choosing to pick up skateboarding with your child as well, then you will definitely need those, because you probably got to drive back after the skate park. So make sure you're safe. But make sure, please, that your learner has a helmet and at least a set of knee pads. Maybe wrist guards if you want. There's varying views on those, because of course a wrist guard will, and I've seen this happen firsthand, instead of the wrist getting broken, it will break the arm up here instead, because it supports all this. So it's the arm that goes, it's the forearm that goes instead. However, those are nice two big bones there, which are a lot easier to heal rather than a load of little funny bones here in your wrist. So you take your own chance with those and make your own decision about wrist guards. Elbow pads, not usually so much needed at first. Definitely a helmet, definitely knee pads. but you make your own choice. If you, like I say, you can buy sets of pads which will have knee pads, elbow pads and wrist guards in. You might want to choose to do that, but don't, like I said, don't buy cheap, because it's a false economy and you're not helping to protect your learner, your child, which I'm guessing, as a caring parent who wants to spend time with their child, you probably want to look after them. So granted, you don't need expensive 80, 90 quid pads, but you don't need cheap ones either. Go somewhere in between. A nice set of like a nice set of pads, 30, 40, 50 quid, something like that. Knee pads, elbow pads, wrist guards, all in one set. Perfect. Just what you need. Make sure you tune back in. Make sure you subscribe if you're liking what you're hearing so far. Next up, we'll be looking at some techniques for you to actually get moving on your skateboard, so for your learner to get moving on their skateboard, and things for you to look out for as a parent while you're at the skate park, that your learner is doing, so that you can guide them and help them on their journey with skateboarding. All right, stay tuned. Thank you.